Hi, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do a stamp index like I did here, and I'm using CorelDRAW X5. You can use these steps with almost any program, but and I'll show you how I do it with Corel or with a Word document as well. So let's go ahead and get started, and the first thing I do is import my image. It's on my scanner right now, and I take all the stamps off of the plastic sheet that it's on, and then I scan it in. It takes a minute here, but it'll come through, so just give it a second. Okay, so once that's come through, the first thing I do is crop it, and then I export it into a folder, and I'm just gonna make a new folder here. I have an old one, and I put the name of it, and export it. So then I have it, and that way when I use it on the Word doc as well, I'll have it. And then I go through and you can take little squares and cover up the things that you don't want, like that. In this program, I actually delete it, so then it has a hole in it. And same with this down here, just because when you start cropping these, they kind of have extra things on them, and I don't like that. So hang on one second here. All right, take that out too. And then with each one, I copy this image right here, so Control C. And then I take the crop tool and I just crop each one. So that's one, and I paste it back in. That's another one, paste it back in. There's another one, paste it back in. And again. And again. Okay, now when you take these, you'll notice that, like that one has a little mark on it, and this one needs to be turned around, so I'll turn that around, and it also has a little mark on it. So I do the same kind of thing, just take it and put a white square on it, or delete it, or however you want to do it. And this one, I just delete it out of there with this program. But you can take little white squares, and then you have them all here. And then I take it and I put it on the side here. And then I copy and paste them into each category that they belong to. And on the bottom, I have all my tabs down here. And it shows, you know, animals. See, I've already done this on this. And then I put the stamp set number right next to it. Then you can put them in multiple categories if you want. And that's how you do that. Pretty simple. Okay, so now to do it in Word, and I don't recommend this program if you don't have to use it, but it does work, so you can use it if you don't have anything else. There are some free programs out there that you can use as well. The first thing I want to do is keep one page blank, and then I go into Insert and then do blank page. And I want to make sure that my page layout, the margins are narrow. And then on each one of these pages, I put this in the middle, and then I name my categories. So that one would be animals, and then I go and insert a blank page, and then do baby, and you know, so on. So then you have all of your pages. Now this first one is blank, and this is where I will be inserting and playing with my images. So for this particular one, I'm going to use the same example that I used before, and I think it was under Stamp Library. He is risen. And I go into text wrapping, and then you can use square or tight or any one of those. And then what that does is it makes it so that your image can be moved anywhere. And copy the image, and then go up into your format up here, and then crop. And you crop each one of these just like I did in the other program. And then paste it back down, crop, and the same thing. And I'll show you what I do in this particular program, because you have this image right here. So you want to go into Insert, Shapes, and insert one right there. And then you can take both of those and you can make this so that it looks different with the format here. So if you want it filled with white and then the outline, you don't want any outline. So then when you take it and move it to whatever you have, I would wait until you need to move it to the place, and then you have it there, so that when it prints, it doesn't print out the actual thing right there. There you go. So that's how that would print, and you would just put all of your images like that. And again, some of these can go in separate categories, so you just copy that one and then paste it and drag the second copy into whichever page you want. And then you print them. Easy as that. I hope that helps you, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me at angela@striderslist.com anytime. Thank you.